So to start off, I wanted to keep a pretty good list of specific things that I spent my money on, and this included things like groceries and my spend days. I really wanted to track these expenses so that I had an idea of how much each month I'm spending. One of the things that I wanted to do was keep a happy or sad face tally. So for each purchase, you'll see that there is either a happy face or a sad face. So for the end of the month, here is everything that I spent. I have it itemized from my groceries, spend days, and any extra expenses. My one spend day was on the 14th of January, and I ate out that day. I also had a work party to attend, so I did go to Target and TJ Maxx, and I bought one outfit. You can also see that I had the one unhappy purchase, which was an app that I purchased for one of the boys, and he hardly played with it. So as you can see, I really wanted to make sure that I was keeping as many receipts as possible. I wanted to track specifically just the transactions that involved things I was purchasing for my cats. So I started writing out for each day that I purchased something, what I purchased in the total, and for January it ended up being about $104. I also wanted to keep a grocery total, and this month it was $272.78. One thing I really wanted to start was an impulse jar. This was something I thought of that I just figured would be a creative way to monitor when I refrained from buying things and when I bought something that I shouldn't have, that was not included in either a spend day or was food outside of the days I was allowed to eat it. One big thing was purchasing extra food. That was a big weakness of mine, and I knew it was going to be a weakness, but you can see here that I did end up buying food a couple of extra days that I shouldn't have. Marker. The transactions that are in the yellow are things that I refrained from buying. So for instance, I refrained from getting my nails done, which as you can still see, they really needed to be done. I also wanted food after work, and you can see here on the 31st, I wanted food that was anything but food that was from home. I just wanted to eat out so bad, but I didn't. The 4 things that I purchased outside of my spend day was Panera, which was a tea and bagel for a meeting. I had Wawa on my way to school one morning, a Taco Bell, which I estimate was probably about $5 or $6, and then Sonic with the kids was $7. It can be tough having the kids in the car and wanting to feed them. If you are new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. There's a lot more content just like this video coming your way. And I am also going to be starting a new series of decluttering and organizing my home and showing you guys some little areas of my home that are not so pretty that need to be cleaned. So please hit that subscribe button if you'd like to follow along on the rest of my journey. If you are doing your own no spend challenge, you know that this was a very hard month, starting off the year with January, coming right off of Christmas. You see a lot of sales. Everything is on clearance. Everything is on sale from the new year, and everything is so tempting and you want to buy it. But kudos to you if you stayed on track with your no spend. I technically veered off for 4 days that I spent money outside of what I was allotted to. So out of the entire month of January, I did 27 no spend days. I think that's pretty fantastic. I definitely saw a difference in my bank account and in my pockets. There was a lot more money in there and more money in between my pay periods, which was really nice. It was definitely hard. It was not easy. It was super rewarding, like very rewarding to see money that I was able to put towards my credit cards. I actually put literally $1,000 towards my credit cards. January was an extra paycheck month, so I actually got 3 paychecks this month, which meant that one of those paychecks really was just kind of extra money. So I put $1,000 of that whole check into straight into my credit cards. Unfortunately, we ended up having a car issue arise, the dreaded car trouble. Unfortunately, I had to use one of the credit cards to get that car back on the road. As usual, as any car expenses, it was a super inconvenience, and I was just happy that I had extra money to cover that. And in the future, I want to always be able to have extra money to cover any unexpected expenses, especially when you start getting into the point when you're owning your own home or having a child. Those types of things come with a lot of extra expenses that for the most part are pretty unexpected. You're never expecting for your refrigerator to break or for your AC to go out, and those types of things happen. So that's why I'm doing this. That's a huge part of my goal, is that I want to be able to save up the money that when I own a home and those types of things inevitably happen, I have a big savings and emergency fund to be able to cover them without the stress that's involved in those types of inconveniences. So that was a bit of a bummer. So unfortunately, my debts actually only decreased about 5%, a little over 5%, which is still great, but it would have been more had I been able to not have to use that credit card for an emergency purpose. I know that so many of you guys are looking forward to the fact that it is February finally. Some of you just did a no spend challenge for the month of January, and you are probably out swiping that credit card and spending that cash, and I don't blame you. Congratulations if you did actually successfully complete a no spend January, even if you faltered a little bit or you had a couple of days where it didn't quite pan out, where you did actually spend money, that's fine. If you did majority of your days no spend, awesome. That is something to be proud of. I unfortunately have a little over 300 days to go until I can go be spending money like that. But I am so excited to continue on in the journey. So February to me is just another month of no spending. If you are doing a frugal February, that is your first step to have the mindset that you want to make a change for your finances. That is such a great way to start off this year. Just because it's February doesn't mean that you are behind. You are just one step closer to being ahead. I believe in you. I know you can do it. I did it, and I couldn't even believe that. So it just takes a little bit of mindfulness and understanding your why. Just remember your why. Every time you think that you want to buy something or something looks pretty or shiny or you feel like you have to have it, just stop for a second, take a deep breath, recenter, and just think about your why. Why is it that you shouldn't buy that beautiful dress or that really awesome piece of decor that would go lovely in your home? What are there more important things that you could be putting your money towards? Are there reasons why you want to save? Think about those things. Think about, your future children or your current children and what kind of financial state you would like to be able to provide for them. It seems hard and it seems challenging, and it definitely is, but it's also super rewarding. And I hope that if you are participating in some sort of no spend challenge right now, that you are definitely reaping those rewards and that you are feeling how great it is to be saving that money and possibly be paying down your debts as well. So the one thing that we definitely went over with was groceries. I think in the video it was $278.40 or something like that, and my budget was $150. So that means I went over by $120, which I kind of expected, but now I know. The one thing that I want to do for February is cleaning out my pantry and my refrigerator more. I have things in the freezer that need to be eaten, and I definitely have things in the pantry that need to be eaten and consumed, and just get some clutter out of there. So the grocery budget, hopefully this month, will still be $150. If I notice that it is higher than $150, I will then go into my actual budget and modify it so that I have an accurate number for the amount of money that I'm spending on my groceries. So I may have one more budget no spend style video coming your way after this video, and then I think I'm gonna actually put out a organization video. I think I'm gonna tackle my bathroom. I have tackled my bathroom before, before and I have cleaned it out and organized it, but over the year or year and a half since I've done that, it has since gotten crazy unorganized. So I'm gonna do a small little makeover to my bathroom / organization, clean under my sink type thing. So stay tuned for that if you are interested in any organizational hacks. All right, guys, well, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for following along with me on my journey. If you are enjoying these videos, please hit that subscribe button so that you can see more of them. If you hit that bell notification, you will be notified every time I upload. If you liked this video, please hit that like button. It means so much to me and it definitely helps out. All right, guys, I'll see you soon. Bye. I can't speak today, apparently. God, this is not what I want to say. Why can't I speak right now?